Hello everybody, good afternoon, welcome to my channel, Paul Vickery Fishing. If you haven't already done so, click that red button down there. That's the subscribe button. And anybody who has already clicked that button, thanks very much, it's much appreciated. So today I'm at Penshurst place. I don't know whether any of you have been here. It's a beautiful stately home, nice place for a walk. You can get some teas down there. So I'm going to go and check the crayfish traps. The crayfish traps are in the River Eden, just down there where we've done some of the work. I've identified where I think the spawning grounds of the fish are, and I'm hoping to lower the crayfish populations in the pools immediately below the spawning grounds. So when the fish eggs hatch and the little tiny fish drop down into the pools, that's where we've made some fry shelters and where I want to lower the crayfish population. I'm a bit suspicious that the numbers of mink have kept on top of the crayfish numbers, because I didn't catch any last time I had the traps in, so this is the last time I'm going to have a look. So let's get down there and have a look, see what we can find. Hello, how you doing? Here we are at the river. It looks lovely, really does. I miss fishing the rivers, I really do. I'm hoping there were some kids down here, hoping they haven't taken the traps. We'll go and have a look up the other side. So yeah, it's carrying a good bit of flow. There's the fire shelters that the work party installed. That wasn't on the video. We put some whips in there, some willow whips, and hopefully as the fish spawn upstream, they'll come down and drop into that little shallow area. That's the plan anyway. I can see the flow just going in there. You can just see just here, just diverts in there. We've thinned the bulrushes out a little bit, just to try and keep it clean, but yeah, hopefully give a bit of overhead cover. Right, let's go and see the traps. Right, this is the site of the first trap. Let's go and see if we've got some. So this was the fry shelter up closer that the guys made the other day. You see as the flow comes down from here, I'm hoping the fry will end up in there, and we put these willow whips up here to give a bit of overhead shelter. It's quite shallow in there, so I'm hoping it will warm up. There's quite a bit of flow there, so I'm hoping it's not too much. We'll have to wait and see. Right, this is spot number 2. I'm quite hopeful of this spot. The other week, oh sorry, you're on the slant, Jem was in there cleaning out these gravels, and I have seen barbel spawning in there. So this drops down into a bit of a pool. We haven't done it yet, but we're going to put some whips in here just to give a bit of overhead cover. But I've got another trap in here, and we'll see what we got. I'm not too optimistic, to be honest. No, nothing. Something I have noticed on this river, there's so much silt in this river. It's really hard for the keep these gravels clean. It's just a dirty, silty lowland river, you know, it runs all over clay, so there's a lot of silt in it. I'm hoping to do some gravel cleaning next season. I want a little bit of guidance by the Environment Agency, because I don't want to be disturbing gravels at the wrong time of year. So I'm hoping the gravel cleanings will clean them up a bit, but there's so much silt in this river. I mean, look at all the fish. It's all manky, covered in silt. It's horrible. For those of you who remember, when we did the first work party, Jem had a nasty accident here, but the second work party, after we left, the second team came back, did that fry shelter there, and they had a good go on this willow tree here. opened this up, it was just getting a bit too much, and the silt that was building up here was ridiculous. And they've left a bit of shelter up there, so it's nice. It's a good swim. This is the oak tree. I've got to remember where I put the other traps. I know where one of them is, I can't remember where the other one is. Keep my eye out. Right, I remember where the third one was. It's in the deep hole, so we're going to go and pull it out. Not too optimistic, but we'll have a look. No, nothing again. So if anybody has a bit more experience of crayfish trapping than I, I've spoken to a couple of people, but I put a half mackerel in there, it's been in there for a couple of days. I might be doing something seriously wrong. So if you know better than I, which is quite likely, please leave a comment below. Much appreciate the advice. So unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not quite sure, we didn't catch any crayfish in the traps this time, and the whole duration I've only had 2, so I don't know what to conclude. I'm thinking the mink have really reduced the population of crayfish to a point where they're not worth bothering about. If anybody knows any more about crayfish trapping, whether I've got the wrong traps, I know this is the regulation size hole that you need to obtain a licence. Whether they prefer that was mackerel, and I've tried sprats, whether they're fresh fish or where I'm targeting or what, I would really appreciate some comments. So yes, see what you got to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this short little video. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's actually quite warm. It's lovely down on the river. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see you next time.